Okay, hi Virgos, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So we're going to go ahead and do a general message, and this is going to be for my Virgos that are dealing with another earth sign, another Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. Now, this is a general message. So just take the parts that resonate for you and leave the rest, okay? Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is well, Virgos, okay? So Spirit, what do we have for my Virgos that are dealing with another earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn? What is the energy here? Show me. Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. Thank you, Spirit. Virgo's dealing with another earth sign. And going forward. Ooh. Now they're both coming out in the reverse. So you got the Chariot in the reverse, and then you have an Empress energy in the reverse. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the only thing harder than letting go is moving on. And right behind that, we have freedom is a state of mind with the Death card. Hermit energy. I don't know, Virgos, this kind of makes me feel like somebody here is not moving on from a certain situation, right? Now, I don't know if it's a situation with someone who maybe you feel like is unstable with the Empress coming out in the reverse. This could be a mother figure. This could be somebody that you have children with. It doesn't have to be though, okay? Usually the Empress in the reverse talks about someone who is not abundant, okay? It talks about someone who maybe they have some sort of insecurities. This could also talk about infertility, right? Maybe someone here is trying to get pregnant and they're not being successful at, but the Empress in reverse is an energy of a lack of growth. It can talk about someone who is overbearing. It can talk about disharmony. It can also talk about maybe a mother figure who is neglectful, okay? Let me just find the Chariot in the reverse. But we all know that the Chariot in the upright talks about someone who is being divinely guided. So maybe this is someone who is ignoring some sort of guidance, okay? Now, for others of you, it could be something as simple as, I don't know, maybe someone here is having car issues or now in this deck, it says the Chariot in the reverse talks about a lack of direction. It can talk about a lack of self-control. It can talk about someone who maybe feels a little bit powerless in a connection. But let's see what this is about. Let's get your romance cards first. So what is the energy in love here? My Virgos that are dealing with another earth sign. Thank you, Spirit. That was reconciliation, but it didn't quite come out. So we have, look at this, we have free yourself. It says the time has come to take back control of your life. And then we also have flirt. It says extend your light-hearted energy to others. So maybe someone here is ignoring someone's advances. But give me the tarot. What is the Chariot in the reverse and free yourselves? Yeah, King of Pentacles and the Chariot in the upright. I just also saw the Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands. And Justice. Why is the Chariot in the reverse with free yourselves? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Eight of Wands in the upright, which talks about traveling. Okay, that talks about moving forward. It talks about something happening at great speed. Okay, show me more. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. Seven of Wands. And we have an Ace of Pentacles. What is the Eight of Wands with the Page of Swords? Because it's almost like an energy of someone. I mean, someone could definitely be doing some sort of research, okay? The Chariot maybe in the reverse can talk about maybe some sort of delays. Maybe someone here is, I'm seeing somebody like looking up like holidays or something like that. But this Page of Swords is giving me an energy of someone being very curious about moving forward. Maybe they have their eye on someone, okay, with the Page of Swords, because it can be the spying card. But what is the Eight of Wands with the Page of Swords? Maybe somebody has a choice here to make. The Five of Pentacles and the World card. Yeah, there's an energy here of before somebody can move forward, there's something that they need to end, or maybe there's someone here that someone needs to leave out in the cold. It could also be a delay because of maybe someone's financial situation. But it's almost like whatever someone is watching or seeing, it's almost like that energy of it's almost like they're giving me the song from Aladdin, right? A whole new world. It's like someone dreams about having this new beginning, or that they very much visualize what it could be like here. But the Five of Pentacles. Why the Five of Pentacles? The Devil. All right. Okay, what is that? The Three of Wands. Again, yeah, this energy of, the Three of Wands can talk about waiting for your ships to come in. Again, the Three of Wands is definitely an indication of traveling here, moving, relocating. But this Three of Wands is someone who, I also see this as someone who kind of sees the bigger picture of a situation, but in order to go towards whatever it is that they're seeing here, they have to have confidence in themselves. The Three of Wands can talk about self-belief. Again, that energy where I always say, if you see it, if you believe it, it's that energy of you can have it kind of a thing. Three of Wands also talks about freedom. So what is this Ten of Cups and the Seven of Wands? What is the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Wands? So coming out sideways is the Page of Wands. Oh, and then they came out together, the Devil and the Eight of Cups. Somebody needing to release something, whether it's a person, whether it's a thing. But the Devil talks about maybe someone here could also be binded or connected to a situation that is low vibrational. Someone here needs to walk away from a certain situation. But again, I just read the cards. Everybody has free will. Give me a second. Let me just close this window. Okay. It almost makes me feel like, Virgos, it's almost like with the Ten of Cups and the Page of Wands, it makes me feel like someone here may be delaying their happiness. Because the Page of Wands also, remember, it came out sideways, right? The Page of Wands also talks about communication. But, I don't know. The Devil and the Eight of Cups. Maybe someone here feels bound to a certain situation or relationship. But the Seven of Wands, it talks about standing up for what you believe in. It talks about fighting against something so you can release yourself, so you can free yourself from it. And we all know that I always say that the Eight of Cups is on its way to the Nine of Cups, which talks about wish fulfillment here. I don't know if someone here is going to get to a point where they kind of feel like, do you know what, I can't do this anymore. Because the Eight of Cups can talk about abandoning something. Okay, Spirit. What is this Ace of Pentacles about? Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? The Moon card. Show me more. Queen of Wands. Show me more. Was that meant to come out in the reverse? I don't know if this is about a marriage, right? With the Four of Wands here coming out in the reverse. Maybe someone here is with someone who's very materialistic. With the Ace of Pentacles. Again, maybe someone feels like if they separate from whatever this is, it's going to be, I don't know, maybe too detrimental to their financial situation. But the Four of Wands in reverse talks about unhappy families. It talks about somebody leaving home. Why is the Moon here though? Because the Moon can talk about fear. So maybe this is some sort of energy of fear. Again, maybe someone here is worried about how someone would react if they left the situation here. What is the Moon? But again, maybe somebody doesn't want to leave a certain situation, especially if there are children involved in it, because like I said, we do have this Empress in the reverse. But that could be saying something else, so I'll wait till I get over there, right? Moon, why is it here? The Tower, Aries and Scorpio energy. Yeah, I feel like someone is afraid that if they try to walk away from a certain situation, someone here is going to try to cause some sort of tower. The tower can talk about chaos. It can talk about destruction. But even sometimes with the tower coming out, you know, it's almost that energy is like spirit saying to someone, hey, it's either you leave this situation or we're going to create something here so that it collapses anyway. Interesting how that drilling started. I feel like someone may be stuck between a choice of two as well. We've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Nine of Swords in the middle, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like, what do I do? But let's see. What is this Empress in the reverse and this Flirt card? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Knight of Cups landed on the Eight of Wands. We have the Fool card, which talks about taking a leap of faith. It also talks about going in a new direction. It talks about that energy of freedom here, right? Again, you know, someone may want to make some sort of offer to somebody else here. But show me more. We have the King of Pentacles coming out. So I could be talking to my masculines, doesn't have to be. And we have the Ten of Wands, though, with the Fool card. With the Death card at the bottom of the deck, Justice, the Ace of Wands, the Empress in the upright, the Hermit, the Six of Wands, the Strength card, the Chariot, the Two of Cups. Wow, someone's got to find the strength here to go towards something that looks like it's going to be very rewarding for them, okay? Now, whether it's rewarding in terms of your emotions you know, your emotions are met, you're happy, you're satisfied, you're loved. It's that energy of true love, right? And for others of you, I mean, I don't really see too much cards out here that represent work, but it could have something to do with that, okay? For someone here, there's an energy as well, right? Where you may have some sort of family members that is trying to, it almost feels like discourage you in something. But Spirit, what is this? Look at this. Six of Cups, the Seven of Swords. All right, what is this Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles? The Two of Wands, needing to make a choice here. And you have the Nine of Wands. The wounded warrior energy. See, it almost feels like someone here is still dealing with a certain situation that is draining the hell out of them. It feels like it's an ongoing battle, or every day it's something, or you do you know what I mean? It just feels too much here, but yet still holding on to that situation. Now, I am sure that people are different and they have their individual reasons for staying in certain situations, okay? But it's almost like that energy of, if things ain't going well for you, or you feel like certain things ain't improving for you, or you just feel kind of uneasy or ungrounded, know the reason why, because you are holding on to something here that is, I don't know, it feels like turmoil. This is also an energy of somebody, learning from the past. It's that kind of energy where don't let your past hold you back here, kind of a thing. You've learned your lessons. This is about gathering your strength and moving forward. Now, it's interesting that this is a Nine of Wands. Your first card out was the Eight of Wands. If you look at the card, you'll see that this person is only holding on to one wand. So those Eight of Wands is behind him. And that one that he's holding on to would represent like the Ace of Wands, that new beginning here. It's time for somebody to move forward. What is the Fool card? And the Ten of Wands. What is the difficulty here? Oh, it's almost in the reverse here. All right, why did the Wheel of Fortune come out in the reverse? Because that talks about bad karma. It talks about setbacks, so maybe that's why the Chariot is in the reverse. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? Virgo's dealing with another earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. The Chariot in the reverse. Man. Okay. What is the Chariot in the reverse? The Ace of Cups. And what is the Ace of Cups? The Ace of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. Clarify these cards really quick. What is the Ace of Cups? The Four of Wands landed on the Ace of Pentacles. What is the Ace of Swords? The Seven of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. What is the Chariot in the reverse? The Eight of Pentacles. Show me more about the Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot in the reverse. The Ace of Wands. You've got all the aces out here. This could have, see, for some of you now, I am seeing something here about work, okay? I don't know if some of my Virgos, if you're staying in some sort of a job situation here, and maybe you need to let that go. Maybe you know that you need to find something new here, something that brings you more stability, okay? For others of you, when it comes to your work, it could even be, something that you love doing. Some of you may be doing a job that you don't actually enjoy it here, okay? Now, for others of you, this Fool, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I don't know if there is something here from the past here that somebody did. Someone could have been working with a fire sign with the Knight of Wands out here and the Three of Pentacles, okay? Again, I don't know if someone here is wanting to return to somebody that maybe they turned their back on. It's almost like, I was going to say, it feels like for someone here, maybe from the past, there is something that someone shouldn't have went through with. But all these aces, it's almost like Spirit is giving somebody another chance here. Now, you do have the Seven of Swords with the Ace of Swords, right? So maybe someone here is also worried about some sort of truth, or maybe they would have to speak their truth or bring some sort of clarity to a situation. Or someone here may be worried that somebody knows something, okay? But you got the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands in the upright with the Ace of Wands. I mean, it's that kind of an energy of take it or leave it, right? Take it or leave it. What is this 10 of Wands? 5 of Swords. What is the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Swords? Coming out sideways is the Knight of Swords. See, I feel like there may have been something here where, I don't know if someone here feels defeated, okay? But again, this makes the 6 of Swords. It just feels like it's such a big challenge to move forward, and I don't know why. Again, it could have something to do with whoever this feminine energy is. It could have something to do with family. Unless someone finds it difficult to speak up and say how they feel, or again, like I said, I don't know if someone here feels like to make this change is going to cause a lot of problems here. But the Knight of Swords is about season and opportunity. All right, Spirit. Tell me a little bit more about this situation my Virgo's dealing with an earth sign. Virgo's dealing with an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. What is the energy here? So, landing on the 5 of Pentacles, we have boundaries. It says no, it says drawing the line, and it says enough. Someone's really got to put their foot down in a certain situation here. Show me more. So we have emotional storm. It says turmoil. It says unstable. It says affected. Now, coming in the reverse, I don't necessarily take these in the reverse, but coming in the reverse, it says trapped. It says stuck, tied down, and captive. I feel like Spirit is telling someone that you are as free as you make yourself, kind of a thing, you know. It's almost like it feels like, hey, if you feel like you're stuck, you're only stuck maybe because you want to be stuck. Clarify these 3 cards. Tell me more about this situation. Thank you, Spirit. You have conflicted. It says decisions. It says hot and cold. It says multiple choices. Yeah, maybe someone here is drawing the line with someone who, I don't know, can't make their mind up, or I don't know why it makes me feel like this is Virgo's dealing with an earth sign. I don't know why it makes me feel like there is a fire sign involved in this situation here. So we have with emotional storm, it says loss, grief, and depression. So maybe that's why the Empress is in reverse. Maybe someone here is dealing with someone who, you know, maybe they're just, I don't know if I said at the beginning, emotionally unstable. Give me one more. Coming out sideways on top of free yourself is elusive. It says dishonesty. It says deception and trickery. So someone is dealing with someone who is deceptive. You got rejection at the bottom of the deck. It says abandoned, dismissed. It says irrational and fear. And then you have releasing. Maybe somebody needs to release some sort of fear that they will get rejected here. And then we have mistakes, misunderstood, victim, and lost soul. So this, and with beginnings, try again, new direction, and start over. So, you know, maybe something here, like I said, if somebody was to explain themselves or bring some sort of clarity to a situation, which I feel like they ain't doing because I'm seeing silence now. It says frozen, no words. It says stone wall. So this is someone who is going to miss out on some sort of opportunity. You have possibilities. But These possibilities or whatever these opportunities are, I told you we had all the aces come out, okay? Which made me feel like a brand new slate for someone. It says free-spirited adventure is going to take a risk. We already have the Fool out here. And only you. Intimacy. Okay. All right, Spirit. Give me a few cards for going forward. That is going to be my Virgos dealing with another earth sign. A few cards for going forward. So we have karmic relationship. It says resentments and triggers. It says perception. It says intensity and letting go. It says turmoil and fleeting. So I feel like regardless, like I said, when that tower came out, I feel like regardless, there is a situation here that is going to come to an end. So again, someone here could be dealing with a karmic female. But show me more about going forward. Coming out sideways is a blockage. It says sabotage and rebuild. It says persistent. It says working on it and repairing. So again, somebody may be hesitant to go towards another person because maybe they feel like they sabotage that situation. But show me more. We have camera. It says reminiscing, making memories. It says learn from the past. It says perception. Yeah, you know, I feel like that's what one of the biggest messages should be, right? Regardless of the in-betweens and, you know, the things that have gone wrong. It's about learning the lesson and just kind of getting up, you know, forgiving yourself, you know, and kind of moving forward, just doing the right thing. As I say, moving forward, we've got ship at the bottom of the deck. Somebody does a lot of online shopping. I'm seeing eBay. You have, look at this, with karmic relationship, you've got the coffin. Endings bring new beginnings. It says new beginnings, liberation. It says reborn, transition. It says tragic endings. We have grounding. It says stability and security. It says performance, growth, and endurance. Yeah. This is somebody choosing to have something more stable and secure for themselves. I'm hearing something more reliable. Something more loyal. I'm hearing the word dedication. Oh, and then I just heard confirmation. So I don't know. Maybe this reading is a confirmation for someone. One more. So we have partying. It says time with friends. It says having fun. It says happily single. Okay. It says living in the moment. So maybe someone here may just choose to be single. Bottom of the deck, we have abundance. Yeah, but we have it with narcissist. So I'm telling you, someone here was dealing with someone who was just in it for the finances, in it for the stability, in it for what they could get out of it. Maybe some of you already found that out, right? And maybe you are healing from this situation. But then right behind that, we have twin flames and passion. Some of you were betrayed by somebody you was in a long-term relationship with, or you was married to them. But Virgos, that is the energy that I've picked up here today. If you're dealing with another earth sign, guys, if anything did resonate with you, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, Virgos, stay safe. Love and light, guys.